Scorpio, welcome to your hopes, fears, and reality spread. Yay! As per usual, you can click the description box below. It talks about the significance of the spread and the placement of each card. You can also look up old readings on the playlists. I've organized them by astrological signs, starting with the most recent, moving backward. Figure if you guys want to look up old readings, that's the easiest way to do it. This one will stay here, and then like the day before I do my readings for next week, I'll pop those into the playlist so you don't wind up listening to the same reading twice. Wow. All right, Scorpio. You are hoping for a new beginning and a slow and steady foundation to be laid out in the process. Excuse me. It feels like you've had a lot of trials and tribulations that are now behind you, and you've learned some very important lessons over the past, I want to say almost like a year and a half. Like this past year and a half, a lot has happened. There's been a lot of growth and a lot of understanding. And now you're finally feeling like you can grasp your resources. And when I say resources, obviously there's health and wealth, tangible things, but also your tribe, your group, your friends, the people that you lean on, your career. You found a point that's more stable than you've had in a long time. And now you're looking to slowly move up a path, or slowly even create a new path that you feel good about. So that's your hope. You are hoping for a new beginning and hoping to start forward on this new path of stability. The fear is that you did lose a huge portion of your resources. This could be a group of friends that you no longer speak with. This could be a loved one whose relationship changed, or this could even be the loss of a job. You can be embarking on a brand new career. This could also be the loss of a loved one, or this could be the denial of a promotion. So there's something that you fear is gone, and you'll never really have this particular thing back again. And this thing had a lot to do with your resources. This was a stable entity in your life that you fear is gone for good. And you feel like this thing, as it's leaving you, is finding something way more interesting, way better. I'm trying to think of a clever way to say this. Oh, here we go. This person or this job or whatever, as it leaves your sights, as it walks away, that what they are replacing you with has a lot more value to them that you ever were. Does that make sense? So if this is a vocational thing, it's like, okay, I left this, even if it's you left the position. So I left this position thinking that if this other thing doesn't work out, that this job will need me again. But the problem is the person that they replaced you with is a little more educated or has more experience. So you recognize that there was this stability that's not there anymore. If this is a personal relationship, then you feel that someone, or maybe even a group of people, has exited your tribe, your inner circle, and they actually find more value without you there. Like it feels better without your energy anymore. Or somebody else came in, and I hate to put it this way, but the truth of the matter is, if this is a romantic relationship, it feels like you feel like your partner found somebody who complements them better. If this is a friendship, okay, then it feels like this person is just has more value to their life without having to reach out to you. Almost like this person felt that reaching out to you on a constant basis was almost burdensome. If this is, like I said, a vocation, it feels like the person who came in, or even not having to have you there, gave them some sort of relief. I mean, we're in the middle of COVID right now, and a lot of people are losing their jobs, so people are businesses aren't making as much money, so sometimes people are cutting just out of expense. So it might be that you left this job, or you got laid off, or you got fired, or whatever, and your position doesn't even exist anymore for the financial betterment of this company. But like I said, this isn't actuality, this is your fear. This is your perception. This is the worst case scenario of your perception. So don't overthink this fear too much, because that's what we're working with here. We're working with your fear. Why don't we focus on your hope? And your hope is that you've learned a lot of lessons, you've closed a chapter in your life, and you found a stableness in your resources, and you're moving forward. Okay? Hopes, fears. Now we're getting into reality. So now here's what's happening in the 3D world. So it seems like you found a way to strategize or manipulate your environment. And don't take the word manipulation as a negative connotation. We're all manipulating our environment on a regular basis. Changing your diet to lose weight is technically a form of manipulation. You're manipulating your diet for the betterment of yourself. So it kind of feels like you are manipulating your environment in order to drop this inner conflict so you can have this steady movement forward. You know what? I'm not even going to pull any other cards, Scorpio, because what I'm going to say is focus on the feel good. Because if you get too stuck in your head, this fear will settle in. And like I said, your fear is dark because you're a Scorpio and that's how you are. But if you take this away, you're welcome. Take that off the board. Your hope is for a new beginning and a stable foundation. And the reality that you're working with is that you are able to manipulate your environment to drop this inner conflict. So it's the second you decide not to be conflicted in your head, these fears of the shoulda, coulda, woulda, what the other person's doing, da 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 da, they go away. They're just gone. Scorpio, I hope you found a message that serves your highest good. I will talk to you next week.